My colleague will speak in Kiswahili what we will have said. Today morning we are the lawyers for former Governor Wangamati Wycliffe. So today morning we brought him here so that he can be processed to be taken to court. We arrived here at exactly 7:50 a.m. Together with the persons who were asked by EACC to come. They all came here voluntarily. However, what we have witnessed now since morning is a source of concern, and we thought it's important we inform Kenyans and the supporters what is going on. That at exactly 9 a.m. they had finished processing the governor, former governor. They had finished processing him for arraignment in court.
Together with
we kept on following up on the court process. We even sent my senior colleague at the law courts to find out whether EACC has registered the charges in consultation with the office of the DPP. But as we speak now, they have been keeping the governor inside there at EACC, former governor, EACC police station. Amekaa chini. There is nothing that is going on. He's just awaiting. We don't know what is going to happen next. They are not telling us where they have arrested him. When are they? We have really put a lot of pressure. They take him to court, but they have refused to take him to court today. They are now saying that most likely they will take him to court tomorrow. So we have information that, and we have looked at the charges. The governor is being persecuted. The EACC CEO, who is in this building today, has received a call from a senior politician in Bungoma who works in Nairobi to ensure that the governor is kept at a very dirty police cell, that the governor shall not be released from police cell today. So that's the information which we want Kenyans to know. Why? Because you all know what happened the other day to Ojwang when he was kept in a police cell. So we don't want them to harm the governor. We have looked at the charges against the former governor. The charges are one of the most flimsy charges that I've ever seen as a lawyer. They have no evidence whatsoever against the governor, but instead they arrested him because of a senior politician from Bungoma who wants to clear Wangamati from the path for governor's race in 2027. That is why these charges are the most weakest charges I've ever seen as a lawyer. But nonetheless, Wangamati is a law-abiding citizen. He will follow the due process of releasing, of being released from custody. But they must present him to court. Why are they not taking him to court? Let them take the former governor to court. And then from there, the legal rights of the governor will start accruing. He will be released by a magistrate. So we are asking, just take the former governor to court. We don't want these games that they usually play in the police cells. So it is important that Kenyans know that they are holding the governor here, and they are not doing anything at all. They have not even served him tea. You can imagine. So it's a very serious issue, and we are really raising concerns. When you fight graft, do it lawfully, respect the rights of all accused persons. And for years, you see, we are telling you, don't be used by politicians to settle political scores. A politician who wants his brother to run for governor ought to go and ask the people for votes. You don't use EACC to remove competitors. So that is the grievance which we are raising here. And I'm telling you here for sure that when the magistrates eventually hear these charges, which as I said are very flimsy, the former governor will definitely be acquitted. They have nothing against him. Nothing. No shred of evidence. Hata moja hakuna. So thank you very much. We are still waiting. We are standing here. We want to know where they will take him, which police station they are going to take him. Will they still keep him here? The information that we have is that they want to take him to Kamukunji. And you all know Kamukunji is the dirtiest police station in Nairobi. We are pushing back so that they treat the governor with dignity that he deserves as a distinguished Kenyan and citizen of Bungoma. Thank you.
Wakili, are you saying there's no grilling going on?
There is no grilling going on. Okay. What happened there? We brought the governor here at 7:50 a.m. And what they did is that they took his fingerprints. And then they recorded what we call a statement under caution, which is done in 2 minutes. And then they kept the governor on the seat where we have been. So if you go inside there, we've just been walking around. We've been asking. So there is no grilling which is going on. No grilling at all. They've just kept the governor at the former governor at the seat there. Nothing. Right now he's there wondering what to do. Yeah? So there is no grilling which is going on. So we suspect they may have arrested him, but they are not telling us. We suspect they want to take him to court tomorrow, but they are not telling us. Instead, we just hear information that a senior politician from Bungoma has called the EACC CEO to ensure that he is not released. In law, a person who has been arrested by the police or EACC is entitled to be released on police bond, especially if he is cooperating with you. If he is cooperating like him, he came here at 7:30, you release him on police bond, and then you tell him, tomorrow at 9 a.m., we expect to see you in court. But because they want to punish him, they are taking him around in circles. And that's, it's important we come out and tell it to Kenyans, so that whatever happened to Ojwang does not happen to the former governor of Wangamati. Yes, that we are aware. One, they have not released the governor on police bond. Two, they have kept him waiting for 5 hours. Three, until Mr. Wetangula's brother announced to run for the position of governor, EACC had nothing against the governor. So then they went up to on some old file to cook up a story. And then they put the governor on a list of persons who are supposed to be charged. I can tell you as a lawyer, that they have a charge known as conflict of interest. That is the only charge which they are bringing the governor here, at conflict of interest. They have no evidence whatsoever. None, hata moja hakuna, against the governor. Yet they arrest him and bring him here. But the beauty is that the Kenyan legal system works. And the governor will eventually be acquitted. We know it is Wetangula who has made this call, because we know what he's capable of doing, and we have had this information for quite some time. That is why the EACC CEO is hiding in his office. He does not want to come out here and tell Wangamati that I am in charge of EACC. I am releasing you on police bond to appear in court tomorrow. Why is he taking us around in circles if there is nothing he is hiding?
Is there any amount attached to the charge?
Yes, there are various amounts which they say the governor has received. And as I said, on conflict of interest charge, there is no evidence whatsoever. And we challenge EACC and ODPP. We challenge them. Show us the evidence that the money came to the governor's account. Even 1 shilling. That he did influence these tenders, none at all. So it is just political persecution, and we are warning them that this one must stop. Otherwise, they will start damaging the institutional profile of EACC. Any other question?
Maybe just for addition. In fact, one of the persons who's been summoned died 2 years ago.
Yes.
He was summoned on Friday, but he died 2 years ago.
Yes. Yes. One of the persons who EACC has summoned to appear today, we have submitted evidence of a death certificate. Actually died 3 years ago. He died 3 years ago. So you are wondering, if you want to ask yourself, why this the prosecution is not politically instigated. Why would an institution that is funded by the taxpayer, an institution which has more than 1,000 officers, investigators who are experienced, why is it that they can't find out a very simple fact, that one of the persons that they want charged died 3 years ago? So it can tell you that these people are so fixated to charge the former governor, Wangamati, in court, to the extent that they forget the basic and most embarrassing facts. And that, I can tell you, it damages the profile of the institution. Really, EACC CEO, please don't allow yourself to be used by politicians to damage the profile of a credible institution which Kenyans want it to work for them. That's the message which you want to put to the office of the EACC CEO. And then there's one of the accused persons here is disabled and seriously sick. One of the accused persons is disabled and seriously sick. He has high blood pressure. He's been kept here for more than now 6 hours without medical attention, without knowing whether he is going to be allowed to access his medication, without being told the way forward. So what is it that they want? We are telling them, just take, if you want to persecute Wetangula, fine, you can persecute him. Why can't you just take this man to court? He's on a wheelchair. He's just inside here now as we speak. They are doing nothing about his fate. So it can tell you that on the totality of the facts in this matter, we have a problem. We have a major problem concerning use of EACC to persecute individuals.
Okay, what's the identity of the deceased?
The deceased died in, I think, in July 2022, and we have the death certificate, which we have now given it to them. And to my shock today, when I gave them the death certificate, they were actually shocked as well. So you can imagine an investigating agency of government that is shocked that a suspect has died. So the death certificate is here. I can show it to you. So it just tells you, yeah, this is the funeral program of the suspect that EACC has summoned to record a statement and to be taken to court. This is his funeral program.
15th of June 2022.
Yeah, so it can tell you that we have a problem with this institution. Should we disband it, that they can't do the basics to investigate a simple issue? Why would you use taxpayers' money to summon a deceased person? Really? Is that how we want to conduct investigations and prosecutions in this country? Simply because you want to target Wangamati? That's unacceptable, and we will stand firm to ensure that the rights of Wangamati are protected. Any other question? Because we want to go in to ensure that Wangamati's rights are not further violated by EACC. Kulingana na utaratibu wa sheria ya Kenya, sisi kama mawakili, ile tunataka wafanye ni kuwapeleke Wangamati kotini. Kwa sababu katiba ya Kenya imesema ya kwamba wakati umeshika mtu na makosa fulani ambayo unataka ajibu, within 24 hours, masaa 24 umpeleke kotini. So sisi ile tunaomba EACC, hatutaki kuenda mahakama ya High Court. Hili ni jukumu ambalo hawa kisheria wanahitaji kufanya. Ni kwa nini wasipeleke Wangamati kotini vile sheria inataka? Alikuja hapa asubuhi sana, saa 1:50.
Tuliingia kabla sio.
Saizi ni karibu saa 8. Wampeleke kotini. Kwa nini? Peleka yeye kotini ndio ashughulikiwe vile utaratibu wa sheria umewekwa. Na hilo ni ombi letu. Hatutaki rights, haki ya governor Wangamati zidhulumiwe na EACC. Hilo ni objective yetu na ombi letu to EACC. Pelekeni yeye kotini. That is all.
Okay, what's the situation of the other persons who are summoned?
All the other persons who are summoned, except the persons who the EACC summoned and is deceased, are all here. They dutifully arrived here at 7:50 a.m. All of them, including the former governor. 7:50 a.m. They are all here. They have been processed. They were processed by 9:30. The OCS had already finished processing them. So as we speak, they are just there on the chairs, waiting to be told when they will be taken to court. So as we speak, there is nothing being done. We are told that the senior managers are in a meeting upstairs. We don't know what they are doing. And remember, the Constitution of Kenya obligates them as public officers. You have a duty to serve the people. These are your clients. Go and serve them by telling them that we will go to court tomorrow. They need to know that you will go to court tomorrow, so that they prepare the way forward. So that, for example, we can send other people to the police station to find out where they are taking Governor Wangamati and his team is a safe place. The media needs to know that they have put Wangamati at a safe place, right? Yeah, so that's all we are asking. Take them to court. Yeah? In the meantime, treat them with dignity. Don't abuse their rights, which are guaranteed by the Constitution of Kenya.
Yes.
Thank you.
One more. Maybe because of what is happening to your clients, something is running in your mind you never expected it to happen, and you might have resorted to seeking anticipatory bail in court?
Governor Wangamati and the team are not afraid of facing these charges. They appeared before EACC willingly and in compliance with the summons which were issued by EACC. When you appear to EACC and you want to subject yourself to a legal process, you don't need the anticipatory bail. Governor Wangamati does not need the anticipatory bail to prevent EACC from arresting him. He's already here. All he wants is that to be taken to court the way the legal process requires. It's a very, very simple issue. He does not want anticipatory bail. When he goes to court, the magistrate, in exercise of the provisions of the Constitution, will then release Wangamati on bail formally so that he can confront these charges later on. Thank you.
From 1992, and every politician has suffered in the hands of Wetangula. Hatutahitaji hizo vitu Bungoma kuanzia leo. His time is up. Ameumiza watu Bungoma kuanzia kwa Wamalwa, kwa Msikari Kombo, kuanzia kwa Mukhisa, akaenda kwa Munyinyi, akaenda kwa Eseli, saizi yako kwa Wangamati. Hiyo wakati imeisha, saizi watu Bungoma tumewacha. Kila mtu has suffered in the hands of Wetangula. Na tunajua. Saizi kwa hiyo wanataka kuleta mndugu yake, he only counts on people he has destroyed politically. Kuanzia kwa Wamalwa kijana, he was a first traitor for Wamalwa kijana. Akaingia kwa Msikari Kombo, akaingia kwa Mukhisa Kitui, akaingia kwa Saulo Busolo, akaingia kwa Umunyinyi, akaingia kwa Eseli. Now he is on Wangamati, a young politician upcoming. Kama watu wa Bungoma, his goose is cooked. Uwezi fanya saizi yako na vitu na wanatembea pia. Unaweza fanya vitu wakati moja and you hype. But today, I think even Kenyans and Bungoma residents are aware. Ana kama wewe ni speaker, uwezi kuwa above God. Utapara cha mtemakuni. Mungu atakuchapa kiboko yenye ujui. Ukiwa mwanasiasa from 92 up to now and people serve in your hands. Badala ya to grow your community and Kenyan country, we will make you will get a lesson and we'll pray to God to make sure that you get the justice that you deserve. And he's a lawyer, a very stupid person. Mimi naitwa Isaac Mkenya, mkazi wa Bungoma.
Siasa itakuwaje?